What's going on with Boerne Home Prices? That's something that I'm asked multiple times every week. Hey, I'm Charlie Wasson with the Laffey Hilger Group. I live in Fair Oaks Ranch, Texas, and I specialize in selling and buying homes in Boerne, Fair Oaks Ranch, Leon Springs, and the I-10 corridor. However, I will let you know, we also work San Antonio, Helotes, and the surrounding San Antonio metro. But when it comes to Boerne and Fair Oaks Ranch home prices, that's what I want to talk about today. It happened back in August. Finally, I was asked about the market for the umpteenth time, and I said, well, you know what? Why don't I actually just start tracking the market so that I can tell you precisely what's happening? So I've been doing this periodically since the end of August. August 28th is when I started doing this. As time has gone on, I have added more fields to my spreadsheet. So if you're seeing some gaps, that's why. As time went on, I started getting a little bit deeper into the numbers so I can see even more trends that are going to affect you if you're thinking about selling or buying in the Boerne area. So let's go back to what I think everybody's most important, this highlighted cell. Average sold price in the end of August was $618,695. And you can see the dates on the far left over here, how if you kind of track those over time, you can see we went from 618, we trended down into the fives, and we spiked up into the sevens for a bit. Right now, as of last check just moments ago, average sold price, $721,421. If you compare that back to end of August, you're seeing that is over $100,000. So while the media wants you to believe it, and your grumpy uncle may want you to believe it, home prices in Boerne are not showing any signs of going backwards. And here's the data to prove it. Let's skip next to the price per square foot. This is something that has just boggled my mind because I remember when we started to see price per square foot in the 200s, it was just like, oh, that must be a really nice house. Now that's just average in Boerne. Back at the end of August, $229.92 per square foot was the average. If we scoot up to today, $239.57 per square foot average. So again, you can see that about $10 a square foot higher now than it was in August. Here's something also that has grown, not necessarily good for sellers, but it is more of a sign of an equalized market. Towards the end of August, we were looking at 32 days on the market average. Now, if you scoot down, we're at the highest we've seen yet, 92 days on market. Usually you would think that that would collate to a lower cost per square foot or a lower average sold price. Hasn't necessarily. Here is another statistic on that, though, this list price to sold price ratio. So that's what is it advertised on the MLS for, and what did it actually close for? We are seeing that gap widen as well, but still not necessarily affecting our cost per square foot or our average price, which to me is an indication that there are still some sellers out there that are being a little too aggressive in their pricing. They're pricing it up here and hoping, and then when reality sets in, eventually they're willing to take that 5% reduction or so to get the home under contract when, truth be told, if you'd looked at the comps, you could have probably figured that out when you put the home on the market, listed it right, saved yourself 95 days on the market. But each transaction is unique, and that is what we are seeing as far as the trend goes. And then the seller's concessions, end of August, they were almost $3,000. That's concessions that the seller was giving the buyer, whether it's home warranty or money for repairs or a combination of those or money toward closing costs. We were just under $3,000 towards the end of August. That had slipped or had risen into the mid 6,000s. You can see down here towards the end of last year. Now we're at a $5,991.64 in average seller's concessions. So it's really, in my opinion, a pretty great market to be in if you're thinking about selling. More indications that if you price your home right, you should get it under contract fairly quickly. In fact, I had a buyer client put an offer in on a home last Thursday. We found out on Monday that they got 6 offers, and my buyers was not the one chosen. I had a listing several weeks ago, about 8 weeks ago at this point, on the east side of San Antonio. Put that on the market. We had 9 offers on it. Ended up selling it for $15,000 over asking price. You know, we saw another home in the Boerne area, went on the market on a Wednesday. By Sunday, when we scheduled an appointment to go see it, it had taken a contract. So we're urging our buyers, we got to move quick. It's not quite like it was a year ago, February, but we still got to move quickly and expect home prices, in my opinion, to continue to go up in Boerne. If you have any additional questions on that, you can always give us a call, 210-478-8555. That's my personal mobile phone. Feel free to leave a comment below. It'll send me an email and I'll answer your question in the comments as well. Make sure to check out our website. If you are thinking about a home in Boerne, you can learn more about us as well at myboernehome.com. MYBOERNE home.com. Thanks so much for your time. Hope this helped you understand what's actually happening in the Boerne market. And until next time, make sure to subscribe to this channel also so that you can get the next update. It'll send you an email so you know, hey, there's some new data for you to explore with us. Thanks so much. Have a great day.